All right, folks, thanks for coming to today's session. We're talking about supply and demand basics. Without wasting any time, let's go to see what's the formation. Basically, market in supply demand formation is in four categories. Category one is rally, base, and rally, right? So this is category number one, rally, base, rally. Category number two is rally, base, drop. So we are hitting to the base area and then drop back down, right? So category number three is drop, base, drop, the opposite side of the first one. And number four, which is the flip side of the second item, is drop, base, rally. So this is very basic. So you can't find any other formations. Basically, market is doing rally, sideways, people are cutting sideways. In supply demand, we call it as base and rally. So rally, base, drop, drop, base, drop, drop, base, rally. All right. So in this formation, we have three phases: phase one rally, phase two, and phase three. So as you see here, we have phase two in common in all the other formations as well. So among all of these four, we have phase two in common, and that's called base. So base is the area by institutions. So basically, base is the area for the next move to the downside or upside. So this area is very important. If you want to call it as a base, I can just put analogy B as a bank as well. So base B banks or institutions. So this area is very, very important just because the next move is coming from this area. We cannot take this one. Sometimes we are guessing, but the next pullback to this area would be a buying or selling opportunity. For example, this one, if you're coming back up there, so if you're long here, if you take a long position, right? So if you want to take a long position here, the target area would be here because you know that it's going to be institution orders here. So you're going to just take profit here. If you want to short, just because probably market will have a reaction to this area, like going to this and then coming back down. You don't know if it's going down all the way here or just a good purpose for a scalping, 1 minute, 2 minute. But that's going to happen. Basically, that's going to happen. Or if you are short here, so the best target area would be here, the base area, because you know that market is going to have a react or orders are coming back because first, let's call it base. First portion of orders are getting filled here and move the market to the upside, right? But it's not all of the orders. Probably, let's say, because of banks, orders are pretty huge. So they have like a box of 5 million orders, 5 million. Do we have anyone? Like participation? Oh. So 5 million, 5 million, 5 million, right? So when we have, when we have the first move, let's say 2 of them are already gone because 2 of them initiate the rally to the upside. But banks or institutions are not trading for one time. They're just waiting for another time because orders are going to be there. It depends on the time frame, Well, this strategy or this method is going to work in every single time frame, from 1 minute to monthly. So it's the same concept, regardless if you're trading 1 minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or if you are swing trader, which you need to take care of weekly and monthly and daily chart. So it's the same concept. But when it comes back down, because these leftover orders are there still, let's say it is monthly chart, right? So we are going to look at the gold, and I'm going to show you how it reacts to 8 years ago orders. Just because 8 years ago, banks are putting their orders based on the monthly chart, and they were waiting. They are not taking those orders off the table. It's going to stay there. And when market is going back up there, so you will see the orders and you will see the reaction, right? So orders are there, and then when market is coming back down to the base area, it's going to have a bounce. At least it's going to have a bounce, right? So we don't know exactly if it's going to go all the way up to here to take out this pivot, or it's going to just halfway through, or it's going to be a quarter. I don't know, but for sure we will have a bounce, right? So we will have a bounce. If this is 4 hours chart, you will get a decent bounce in hourly chart. So if you're, for example, 10 minutes trader, intraday trader, if you look at 4 hours chart, and you will see, okay, market is just hammering or going down there, and probably you can take a long position in very, very small and tight stop, just because for 1 minute chart or 10 minutes chart, in 4 hours chart, it's going to just have a bounce like a decently, right? So when you're going to the smaller time frame, you will see a decent bounce, right? Even in 4 hours chart, probably it's going to be something like this. But if you just scale it down to the 1 minute or 10 minute chart, that's going to be huge, right? So that's the basic for the supply and demand area. But how are we going to recognize the base area? So we know the concept. The concept is something like this, but how are we going to recognize the base area, right? So let me just clean out this, and we will go to the chart. Sorry, I can't go Control A or something like that. This software is dumb. So I have to just do it one by one. All right. Okay. All right. So this is 4 hours chart, S&P 500, right? So you see here, market just forming a flag or bullish consolidation. Lots of people are saying that. But if you see this one, this pivot actually taken out by this candle, it's coming down, base, down, base, down. You see? So it's pretty sharp. So first of all, how are we going to say this is a base and this is not a base? How are we going to say that? Or this is a base. You see, rally, base, rally, right? But for example, let's say this one is not a base. Okay, let me just put this one here. So you check out the volume. No, Phoenix, you're not checking out the volume, just the price action. But that's a good try though. You can check out the volume, but I'm sure if you check out this candle volume, it's going to be huge because it moves a lot. So basically, even if you don't have a volume, you can say this candle is in large volume. This is a wide range bar candle compared to the other candles, compared to last 3, compared to next 4 or 5 candles. This one is wide range bar, right? So when we are saying wide range bar, it means even if you don't want to check out the ATR, which is average trading range or something like that, so it's going to spike here in ATR. Even if you don't want to check that one, that's okay with me. Just look at the candle size. First of all, this candle has a very, very large body, upper shadow is pretty tight, a lower shadow is pretty tight. This means seller has got a control in this candle, in this area. In these 4 hours, sellers had control, right? So we know that when sellers have control on this, next time when market gets back to this candle, it's going to react. I know it's going to be small react, but that's going to be good enough for, if you're a 4 hours trader, if you look at this as a 4 hours chart, so in 1 minute chart, that's going to be huge drop, right? So you can see that. So it is 4 hours wide range bar. We will get a bounce from here, but we're going to just spot on where exactly this candle is coming from. So we can take a look at that one.
That candle is undecided as well. Is that correct?
Sorry, which one? This?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you say that's undecided?
Undecided, you mean doji?
Yeah, doji. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
buyers and sellers, they don't know, who's in control, right?
Yeah. So that's a typical reaction to this candle, right?
Okay.
So this doji. So I was saying, how are we going to recognize the base area? Because that's very, very important. If we notice there is a base there, look at that, there is a base there. So we anticipate when market moves to the upside, probably that's going to be target area, which fantastically worked here. So you see, so here's the drop, base, drop, bounce back to the base area, continue with the downtrend, right? So if you're long here, that's going to be good target area. If you want to short, the stop would be very, very tight there. Okay, so we will look at how we're going to recognize the base. The base is look at the size of the candles or the movement before the base area. Also after base area. So if you see a large candle after this and then following with another large candle, so you notice that something happened there because the size of these candles are huge compared to these ones, right? So for sure, myself and yourself cannot move S&P 500, something like this. There should be a money behind that. An institution money move the market down, especially when there is a pivotal point here. Take out this pivotal point, important stop hunting from institution happening. And this formation is a base. So again, look at the large movement after base area and large movement before base area. So you see, if you are just shooting the birds, or I'm not a hunter, but if you are, so dang, 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 shooting the birds, reload. And then dang, 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 right? So this is kind of reload. Base area is very similar to the reloading area for shooting, right? So right there. So look at this candle. This candle coming all the way down here, boom, dang, to the upside. And this wide range bar, we talked about this. So this is a very, very nice, I would say, institution playing. So we talked about this last session. We know that market is coming back to this area. So you see, this is the anticipation. We know that market is coming back to this area to test this area. I don't know when. We are not talking about when it's coming back, but we know it's coming back to this area. Because that was kind of like a swing high, low, this type of candle. We talked about this last session. If you don't know why, go watch the last session again. So we talked about this, about the QM pattern.
That's all price action?
Correct, yeah. QM pattern, detail of the QM pattern last session, right? Okay, so that's the base area for first. That's the first priority. Look at the candles before. The size of the candles before is supposed to be very, very sharp to the upside. reload, and then sharp to the upside continuation, or sharply coming back down. So we are talking about one scenario. This is a rally base rally, right?
Mhm.
So this rally base rally works. And why when it comes back down there, it doesn't react properly. It engulfed. Do you know why? So this is very, very good example, because some people misunderstood the base area and say, how come institution didn't have enough order for a bounce here? Because this is the first time coming back down there, right? Why? Because of this candle. This candle already grabbed all the leftover orders from the first move. So when you see a sharp pullback, something like this, and then continuation to the rally, this base is gone. So we are only trade fresh bases.
Mhm.
So this is the second use, or second hand, I should say, right? So because this is a first hand and then second hand. So it's already gone. So that's why it doesn't have any order for a jump, for a bounce back up, right? But if you find out a fresh base, something like this. So this is a fresh base. Look at that. We have a large movement to the downside, reload
Mhm.
prior to this pivot. Everyone is expecting, okay, this is a good support area. And look at that. So this is nice base or something like that. So I'm calling as a fake demand area. So everyone is saying this is very, very strong support. When it fails down, so this is a good supply area now, right? So this is great supply area. Look at the movement after that. So if you want to just something like this and something like this. So market getting pretty close to this one and pivots down. Let's see. So we didn't get there. So this is 43,000. So that's very, very important area. And also look at this area. So is this a base? What do you call this? Is a base or not?
I
It
would,
does. It
I,
doesn't.
I don't see a base because it doesn't look like what you just showed us.
Exactly. Exactly. So this is pivot.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now, you know what's the difference between base and pivot. It doesn't have a good movement to the downside or upside. Something like this, no, it's not a good movement, basically. This is pivot. And also it's kind of like a 1, 2, 3, how many times? 3 times used.
Mhm.
So this is a good pivotal point. And you should put like something like this. This is a wide range bar.
Mhm.
Shadow is about there. So if you want to talk about the pivotal point, this is a good area. So stop loss would be above this. Don't put your stop loss here. So stop
Mhm.
loss would be above here. So 42.94, that would be proximity line. So this is calling proximity line, right? So you can take a short position from here, but stop loss would be just above here. Just a couple pips above it,
Mhm.
right? So that's the beauty of the supply demand, just because even if you take a risky position, because this area has been used twice, right? So even if you take this, so it reacts. So there are a couple of things. Some people are saying, you see, if I put like my stop loss here, it would be stop hunted. And I said, yes, you're right. So if you're using 2-3 times used area, make sure that don't put like set an order and forget. So we call it as a like set an order and forget. If you look at the Alfonso video, right? So we don't use that one. We are looking for reversal. We were waiting for the reversal. You can put like alarm set point in your broker or cell phone or something like that,
Mhm.
or show it to your chart, something like this. I'm looking for reversal from this area. So when market is going up there, if you are long here, for sure, this is good target area. So you
Mhm.
can take TP out of, you can just make money and wait for wait for reversal. And what's the good reversal? The good reversal is taking out the previous pivot. So when this one is coming down, so you can just put your stop loss here and you can just enter to the short position, right? To the short position. So here's the base coming down, base coming down, base coming down. No, this is, we call it as a fake demand and supply area. Why? Because look at the movement. Movement is coming down sharply, checked. This is a good formation, very, very small candles. But the next movement is not enough. Just one candle and then market retrace back up there and test this base area. So you see, again. So if you call this one as a base area, so look at this box, right? So it has been tested here. After one candle, one sharp candle, market bounced back up to test this area. So this area already gone, right? So this is already gone. If you want to trade it, for sure, yeah, let's wait for a reversal. When reversal happens, so you can take a position. So this is 4 hours. What is the good time frame for reversal, for checking the reversal? I'm calling as a trigger time frame.
Probably 10 minutes.
10 minutes, it's good. I look at it. I look at 1 minute. Yeah, 10 minutes is fine. Yeah, Phoenix right, 10. But I look at hourly as well. So if you want to just, it doesn't show in hourly chart. Sorry, my bad. I have to just check out this and put a supply demand, right? So this is 4 hours. So again, 1 hour chart, boom, coming down. So if you go to 1 hour chart, here is the stop level. Here is the area, just above this. When we are coming down below this in 10-minute chart, let's go to 10 minute. I don't know if my platform recalls for this one. Oh yeah, perfect. Is it the one? Am I calling right? No, I don't think so. Let's go to 15. Half an hour. I don't think so. It doesn't. No, it doesn't call for this one. Well, if you find, we can find another one for sure. And look at this one. So this is a drop, very, very nice drop, base and drop continuation. This is not a good one, but we can take it, right? So we can take it, and we should be very, very careful with this. We know that we're going to be careful just because the next movement is not sharp enough like this. So we want to see this institution, or even if they're powerful or not. So because the next movement is supposed to clean out this pivot, but this pivot cleans because of this formation. So we know that this area would be fresh, but I'm not sure what's the reaction. So if you want to take a reaction, we should just look at this candle, just prior. I would rather go with this candle, just a small candle, and put this one here, right? So let's go to the chart. So you see, as I said, we had fantastic reaction. So this is good area. So when market just pierced through, coming back down sharply, right? So this is a great example for 1 minute chart. So if you're looking for scalping, that would be good area for reversal. And when you see, okay, reversal happens, we are getting out of this area, so done. Stop loss would be above this, and then target point would be here. Scalping purpose. In this candle, you will be out. If you are long, so this is good area for short position. So right now, market is getting back up there and then coming down. So this area is now gone. But again, the movement, as I said, in our chat group, I said, market in daily, let's say, forms reverse head and shoulder, right? So this is a reverse head and shoulder. So this is left shoulder, this is head, and this is, let's say, right shoulder. Okay. So if this one triggers, oh, that was in NASDAQ, right? So in NASDAQ is very clean. In this one, actually, it's not that clean. But let me just supply demand daily chart, right? So market test back down there, sharp candle to the upside, bullish consolidation. This bullish consolidation means we are going to have a nice spike to the upside, right? But it doesn't have nice spike to the upside. Why? Because of this wide range bar, right?
Mhm.
So this wide range bar, they're pretty, well, there are lots of sellers still there in this wide range bar. And lots of people get caught when they were long in this rally and they got caught here. So they're still in position. The market is bouncing back up there. So, okay, thank you very much. I'm going to just get out of the market as a break even or so. So that's why it doesn't have a sharp movement to the upside. So it means that there is no institution. I remember this consolidation, some folks are saying we're going to have another one. So this is another example. So look at that. Consolidation fails in 3 candles, 3 sharp candles. And what happened to the market? So this is another example of rally base drop. So when market gets there, consolidates here, create another base to the upside, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying if you see consolidation, it means this area is institutions are getting involved in this area just because they are beating the orders, they are beating the sell orders. It is very strong. This order is very, very strong. Just look at the movement after that. But when we get there, again, this consolidation forms another area. So this one goes up, and this is the area. So market, you should play around with the areas, right? Right. So if you want to pay attention to the market, always come from higher time frame to the lower time frame. I don't want to confuse you. I mean, like monthly chart, this is the area. Look at that rally, take out the previous pivot. This is COVID crash, right? So this is COVID crash. Goes up there, consolidation or base off to the rally. That is sharp rally in monthly chart. So when market is coming back down, I know lots of people are saying SMA 50, but this SMA 50, it doesn't work just because we are coming into wide range bar base area. This is monthly base, and look at that. So if you want to just be accurate with this base, this is the area, right? So look what happened. So 1, 2 candle, then up. So this is a typical supply demand trading in monthly chart. So that's pretty classic, right? So this is a monthly chart. Right now, we know that in this area, we will have a reaction. So what happened to us? So when we have a short selling, at least we are not, when we know that we are not buying any put option here. This is the first thing that we can do, right? So we are not getting any into short position in this area, just because we know that market is getting back to very, very important demand area or base area, which initiate this rally. So market is coming back here, first time coming back here, very, very important. So high volume notes around this area. Yeah, Exactly, phonics. High volume, right? So that's very important. This is the first thing. And second thing is, what's the next supply area? So market is coming back up
Mhm.
to where? So we should anticipate to have a reversal where? So in this chart, it's not that clear, but even if you want to look at it, this is a wide range bar, couple of times, exactly 2 times. We came back to the middle of this candle, hard shadows to the downside,
Yeah, it's
right?
testing it. Yeah.
Exactly. So testing
Mhm.
to the middle of the candle, you see, to
Mhm.
the middle of candle, and look at that. So this is wide range. So when you know the supply demand and the candlesticks patterns, you know why this one is testing. Just because this is a nice candle to the upside, right? Forms this all-time high. But market is coming back down twice, 3 times lower shadow, protects this area. But when we have 3 times, just look at these ones as a skewer or something that drilling down this area. So 3 times protect itself, but the fourth time, when it comes down, it doesn't have enough power because there is no leftover orders here. Orders are beaten by these 3 shadows,
Yeah.
monthly shadows, right? So when it comes down, and also these ones are not strong. Why? Because it doesn't have momentum to get to the previous pivot. 3 times it went down. Just imagine like a team attacking to the other one. Defenders are defending 3 times, but defenders are good in defending, but strikers and midfields are not that good to cross the ball to the other side of the field.
Mhm.
Just take it as like that. So again, the other team is coming back and attacking because defenders are exhausted. This candle is pretty sharp coming to the downside. So this one is engulfed. All the buyers now changing the position to the seller because of this candle. So when we are getting back up there to this area, it's going to be selling opportunity,
Mhm.
right? So because there were lots of buyers there, but they changed, they stopped on that, I don't know, whatever. They changed or transformed to the sellers. Right now, any bounce back to the upside would be selling opportunity.
Mhm. Or
So when,
shorting.
or shorting, yeah. So if we get back up there again and then coming back down, but didn't take out this pivot. Let's say this is very, very hypothetical scenario. So when we are getting back up there, but coming down here, so getting back up there. So what do you think? This is a good buying opportunity, I would say. Just because, again, sellers, they didn't have enough momentum to take out this pivot. Yes, they had enough momentum once, twice, third time, coming back down, but buyers again coming back from the middle of the bay, coming back to the upside, and they're attacking. The same scenario here is happening on the flip side.
Mhm.
So if it takes out this pivotal area, that would be great rally to the upside, I would say, testing the double top.
Yeah.
So this area is very, very important for the market. And this one is coming along with SMA 20. And in all my videos, if you see, I'm saying as long as we are SMA 20, we are in bear side. I
Mhm.
just keep it very simple. But this is these are the reasons behind that. Just because this SMA 20 is located or accommodated within this area,
Mhm.
right? So when we are getting above this in monthly chart and close one
Mhm.
monthly chart above SMA 20, then we can say, okay, we are getting back to the bullseye. So any bounce back up or any retracement to the downside would be buying opportunity. I'm not selling anymore. I'm just buying,
Mhm.
right? But right now, because we are below this area, any bounce would be selling opportunity, right?
You need a confirmation.
Exactly. So
You need you
even
need to
two,
wait and see what happens.
yeah, sure. So right now it is very tricky to get to the long
Yeah.
or short side just because we are up into there. So we don't know. We are in no man's land now,
That's right.
right? In monthly chart, we are in no man's land. But if we just are getting smaller to the weekly time frame, all right? So hope it loads. Oops. All right. All right. So here is the weekly chart. Let me just clean it out. All right. Weekly. Perfect. So weekly chart, stochastic was we are in oversold condition, overbought condition, which is a perfect scenario for the selling opportunity, right?
Right.
So we had this one before here after this nice rally to the upside. So we had this crossover. And also, I just want to tell you something else. When you don't know about the momentum, check out the RSI. It's not always true, but it works. It works. You need to feel it. That's what I'm saying. So look at 50% on RSI. When we are above 50% in RSI or 60% in RSI, we have enough momentum to the upside. But usually in bearish trend line or bear trend or bear market, RSI gives you more oversold condition and just barely coming back up above 50% just because it doesn't have enough momentum. Due to lack of momentum, it comes back down again. On the flip side, this is a rally, right? So you rarely get oversold condition. You always get overbought condition. When it comes down to 60%, 55%, it's going to be buying opportunity because momentum is up. But right now we are in down momentum. And when we are getting a stochastic overbought condition in down momentum, this is fantastic selling opportunity. So we need to wait, right? So this is kind of reading the indicators. I'm just getting indicators for fun and, to be honest, for confirmation to coming along. Sometimes market is very confusing, so I'm using these ones. But that's how I read. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't get into this one too much.
Yeah. No, it's you're keeping it simple.
Yeah. All right. So here's the weekly chart. This is what? This is supply area. This is drop, base, drop.
Yeah, I like that consolidation right there.
Yeah, this drop is great. Why it is great? Because it takes out this pivot to the lower low. So it shows something. Let's say, show me something, right? So it shows something to us, right? So it has done his job. Take out this pivot low, right? So we are getting back to this. Trend line is down. We are getting back to this consolidation area, or let's say supply area. Also, stochastic wise, we are getting a nice signal from the market. So if we take out this pivot, engulfing this area and engulfing this one, that would be great changing the dynamics of the market. So we should say market dynamics has been changed. So we are not in bearish trend line anymore. We can say, or we can see this trend line is breaking through, but it doesn't take out this pivot. Still, we are in trend line in bear market. So that would be kind of like a fake breakout or something like that. I don't know if you have heard about it. So that would be fake breakout. Sometimes market doesn't react to the trend line because everyone around the world can see this trend line.
Right.
It is obvious, right?
Would you say everyone around the world?
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Everyone's looking at the same thing.
Everyone's looking at the same thing, and they will become analysis. And they say, oh yeah, look at that. This trend line works. Yeah, you're not the first one, buddy.
Right.
So so everyone around the world see that. And when everyone sees that, institutions are we are gonna stop hunting you. Because we know that you're putting your stop loss here or somewhere. So we are just squeezing the market to the upside, kind of short squeeze, take out all the stop losses and then coming back down. Right. But this never happened in this one. This one works perfect. Also, we just came to this area. Works perfect. But I don't know about this, but I'm just expecting another sell-off is coming. I don't know if this sell-off is coming to the new low, or because this is a good consolidation as well, right? So this is a rally, consolidation, rally, or rally base rally. So probably we are coming back down to this, to middle of this candle, or probably to top of this shadow. Look at that. So here. So I would say probably we will have some sell off to this area.
Yeah, I really that consolidation area is really catching my eye.
This one?
Back
Oh, this one.
the supply area. That yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
really there's a lot of selling there.
Yeah, exactly. So sellers are there.
You
So
know, maybe we pop out of the downtrend line of that resistance. Who knows?
yeah,
A couple days, maybe 3 days, and then
yeah.
we slam back down. But
And if you're trading based on this, the stop loss would be above this shadow,
okay,
right?
okay. Mm.
So as you said, probably we are just getting above this, piercing above this trend line, but
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't get to this level. So 41.53 in weekly chart, that would be very important area.
Yeah,
If we get close above 41.53 in weekly chart,
yeah,
close, not shadow, close, the
yeah,
dynamic has been shifted to the
yeah.
other side. But right now we are just getting close, I would say, to another drop. I don't know if this drop is coming to here or take out this pivot, but
Yeah.
this should be interesting, right? So
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see,
yeah,
you're always trying to play the play the future, but you can't you're just going by the chart. That's all you're doing.
correct. So, and lots of people are saying we had that nice divergence here. So just because this one and this one and this one and this one, true, the divergence worked out already. So we
That's
had
only
this phenomenal rally to the upside.
yeah. Let me see that.
So yeah,
Mhm.
how much do you expect from the divergence? Divergence worked, and this is great, right? Worked perfectly. So in bear trend, you're just expecting a rally, something like that, right? Okay, so
How well
yeah.
do you like divergence, Ali? As far as
Well, I'm
strong,
just
a strong signal using divergence. You
yeah, yeah. So I'm losing the divergence when we are getting to the important area.
uh-huh.
So we just talked about this. We are
Hmm.
piercing to this important area. So look at that. So this is not for today. I just put it last time.
Sure.
So I was expecting 33.97 would be great buying opportunity. We should see a bounce from here if we get there. So again, if we see another lower low, but RSI would be around this area, right? So if RSI backs down, yeah, 3,200 phonics, you're right. 32. Well, this area is very important. Let's say here's the area that I'm looking for. So below this candle to 32.16, right? So 32.16 is very important. Yeah, so that's another thing. So it's coming along with Fibonacci and
Okay.
from a COVID
Yeah.
low. Yeah, that's right. So if you take, so you see, with different things, you are getting confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
This area is important for the market. If you want to call Fibonacci, if you want to call whatever you want, this area is very important. So it's going to
Mm-hmm.
be China wall here, right? So very important area. I'm looking as a wide range bar here. Yeah, so it's going to be wide range wall here. So this wide range bar, sorry, wide range bar, engulfing COVID crash top here, off to the rally. So this bar has lots of volume. I didn't check the volume here, but I'm sure tons of buyers are there, and also lots of institutions just supporting the mutual funds that are going to support their investors in this one. So when market is coming back down here, they're going to buy just because they don't want to get lower and lower, right? So when you are coming with these ones, so even the lower low, when you are just connecting these two pivots, so the lower low that I get is here. So probably in December, like a January or so, we get another another bounce from this area. If we would have bearish December, I'm not sure yet, but we are getting into early December top, I would say, for the market, and probably especially for the Dow Jones, we are getting to early December top. So right now, Dow Jones cleaned out August pivot. That's interesting, right? So Dow Jones, absolutely bullish, but this is not good for the market, because we want to see market is getting bullish through Russell 2000 and Nasdaq, not Dow Jones. Because as I said, yeah, we had sell-off today, but today price action, don't take it into account just because it was half day. Volume was very, very light. If you go to SPY volume here, I don't know if you see my screen. You see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
What do you see?
I see an ad, and then I see SPDR, S&P 500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see the Google.
Yeah, okay, sounds good. So if you go, I always check out Yahoo Finance.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Yeah, historical data. Look at the volumes today. So the volume was like a light beer, right?
That's so weak.
So yeah, it is light beer. So look at compared to this one, November 10th.
Yeah, that's huge volume.
So yeah, exactly. So if you go to November, oh, sorry, November 10. Here's the November 10th wide range bar to the upside. So it is 140 million. Today is 30 million. and it is nothing. So probably we'll get downside next week or so. So we are getting to the significant top for the Dow Jones, and probably we are getting back down. I don't know. We are going to take out this wide range bar. If we take out this wide range bar, that would be ugly because we are coming back all the way down to here. But as I said, when Dow Jones,
what is the MAC, the stochastic and the RSI reading for the Dow Jones?
Let me
I'm
see.
just curious.
It is overbought for sure.
Okay.
It is a substantial move. So yeah, so you see, MACD is absolutely down. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasonally indicates sell-off of the first 2 weeks in December for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting as well, Phoenix.
So
significant.
things are lining up.
Yeah, exactly. Significant top for the early December, and then another top for early January. And then after that, I need to see. Probably some indexes are getting to the higher high. For example, in Dow Jones, probably we see another higher high. I don't know if it's higher high, double top, or lower high, but that's going to be high for a cycle high. I mean, like for early December, early January. And after that, I would say market is getting to the bear side significantly until March 22nd, March 19th to March 22nd, 2023. So that's my major cycle actually. But cycles, I don't rely on cycles to take a position. I'm just looking at as like an indicator. But most likely, I just look at price action for the market, right?
Yeah, you don't even use any you don't use any line, you're just using support. You don't use moving averages or
no moving averages. Just look at the monthly. And again, when it comes to my price action analysis, I will take it.
Yeah.
As like a confirmation. But I'm not relying on moving average by itself just because moving average is there, buyers are going to come back,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, so that's just need a confirmation right now. Yeah, exactly. So do I take a position? Yeah, I took a position of shorting Nasdaq, a pretty tight stop. Right now we are, I mean, break even, I believe, because yeah, it's good. Just because 11,800, I took a short position. My previous signal, my stop was above here, even not here, like 800.
Yeah, I remember you posted about that. You said you
Yeah,
took it around 11.8.
Yeah, 11,970 is my stop.
Okay.
So right now I'm just slightly in the money, but oh, you took your profit, Phoenix. Fantastic.
That's good. Yeah.
All
Like
right,
money
yeah,
run.
good for you. So if we take out this pivot in early chart, if we take out this pivot and look at that, so this is a nice demand area. Take out this pivot high here to the upside. And
What
right now,
what is the demand area there? What
demand is base.
no, I understand, but as far as
Mm.
on the NASDAQ, what is that? 11,007.
Oh, this is 11,000, let's say 400 or something like that. So we
Okay.
test twice,
Yeah.
and
11,500.
is it weak or strong?
So you test twice. I would
Weak, yes.
that's weak. Okay.
Yeah, weak.
2
And
times tested is
there,
weak. Okay.
another thing that I want to say it is weak is after testing twice, we didn't take out this high.
Yeah, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So you should have done something. Needs to show us something. If it is good demand area, you should take out this high.
Yeah.
But seems like this high still is strong. However, it is very oversold in hourly chart.
It doesn't look like it even took out the second high.
Correct. This one you mean?
The third one,
Sorry, this one?
that one, and then to your right. That's the second, and then to your right again.
Oh, to my right here?
Yeah, did it take out that one? I can't see because we're on live chat, but oh, it did take that out. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, take out, right. So, yeah, if we take out this,
Yeah,
we are going back down there. And if we take out this area, so we are going to middle of this candle, the first stop or target area would be on top of this, which is
that's
11,195.
that's TP1.
Well, the TP1, if you have position, TP1 is here.
Yeah, right.
Probably
Okay.
this is the TP1.
Yep.
TP2 would be just right there.
Okay.
Look at that, and here's the, look at that. So here's the back test to the upside. So this is TP2, especially middle of this white range bar. And TP3 would be top of this candle because we break it through to the upside.
Right.
So lots of sell orders. Just let's say, again, it is very simple, guys. Don't make it complicated. If buyers taking out this pivot and lots of sellers put their stop loss here, automatically stop hunted, and those sell orders change to buy orders now. So that's why if market gets there, that would be bounce. Simple. That would be a bounce. That's it. So these three areas would be the target area.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I covered for the basics, but we can talk a lot till tomorrow. So if you have any question, shoot. If you don't, enjoy your Black Friday. I don't know if it is Black Friday in US.
It is Black Friday, and
Okay, perfect.
there's a lot of steals going on. It's not even deals. You can get things like for a steal.
Oh, nice.
How about Canada?
Yeah, it's good. I was there actually with my mom, just buying some stuff, some clothes.
Oh, that's nice. Was it?
Yeah.
It was busy shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that busy actually, but it was like more than usual, but it's not compared to the previous. Oh, nothing
Yeah.
going on in UK. Oh, you're from UK, Phoenix?
Oh, wow.
Nice. Okay.
United Kingdom. All right. Well, thank
Yeah,
you
all
for
right.
sharing, Ali. Appreciate it.
All right. Yeah, no worries, no worries. We try to
Um,
keep it
I don't think
as
I have any more questions.
okay.
I, yeah, if I do, I'll hit you up in the chat, but as right now, everything, just trying to still process everything. It's all technical analysis it takes time to learn and practice.
Sure, yeah. Okay, Phoenix, you're good? Okay, perfect. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Later, man.
Bye. Cheers.